Well, Sagittarius, you know, they say home is where the heart is. And this month, February 2025, this fourth sector, which is your home, is really jam-packed with all these planets. And you'll notice Saturn and Neptune are sort of opposing forces in the zodiac. Neptune shows what you ideally want. Saturn shows the limitations that are there in manifesting that. There's great love here. There's a great desire to fix your home, fix your heart as well, because this has to do with peace of mind. Of course, if you're not happy where you live, then that's going to be a problem. So these are the issues that are before you. We see that the ruler of this sector, Jupiter, has been retrograde as well. So you've got a double whammy here. Jupiter goes direct on the 4th of February, which means that, at least to some extent, the energy surrounding the home life, your property matters, your peace of mind, maternal lineage, that's like your mother, her family, all of these things have been somewhat under the hammer here with Saturn. A lot more responsibility is indicated, and especially when you see the Sun move into this locality on the 19th. That's going to be even more so the case. Mercury indicates a prelude to that around the 11th, I think, the 14th, my apologies. Mercury will move into this fourth sector on the 14th. That has a lot to do with communication, more serious communication too, as it makes its way up to this Saturn conjunction. Also, the full moon in the 9th house here may bring to light some legal matters or some issues surrounding your property. But I don't see this as a really big deal. In fact, the moon is ruling this 8th sector, where again we also have your friendly Mars retrograde. I'm getting hit on here by people. And this planet is retrograde in this shared resources zone, which the moon rules. So these are issues that are also still probably backlogged to some extent. That could be red tape. This is not always a legal matter where we see this full moon. It could be sort of bureaucracy, red tape, just, you know, having to deal with the typical 3-hour wait on the phone to a government department, that sort of stuff. But I think you'll see a lot more responsibility playing out in the matter of your home life, property. This shows you have to focus on the low-hanging fruit. What are the things you can do immediately to bring some peace and equanimity into the picture on the home front. There it is on the 19th. This is going to all the way through till the end of the month. You've got this strong authoritarian structured energy of the Sun and Saturn. That's also a separative influence, Sag, because sometimes you'll need to step away. Sometimes less is more, less involvement, less speech. And we see here Mercury, the planet of speech and communication here. But why do I say less speech? Because Mercury here is in the debilitation sign of the zodiac. Mercury is its weakest point. You know, Mercury is this idealism we talked about earlier. Pisces is idealism, whereas Mercury is more structured and communicative. Pisces is more intuitive. So it's showing that maybe the best form of communication, at least while it's moving through this zone, is to remain silent. Let your silence speak louder than words. There's the stationary direct motion of Mars starting on the 24th and then giving you the light at the end of the world. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's going to take a while to get out of this sort of slow pace. But here we see at the same time it's in a good aspect. The blue lines here are a trine, or 120-degree aspect. And so these planets are going to form good aspects to this shared resources area of your horoscope. You're going to be able to access funds. If it's money you're waiting on, bank loans for home improvements and that sort of thing, this is definitely a much, much better time frame for you towards the end of the month. You'll also notice Venus transiting this 5th house. Could be some new love affair. Could also be a definite upswing in your creative impulse. Now we've also got, if you check the links here, the 2025 Chinese New Year horoscopes. It's the new year now, just at the tail end of January. Click the links, find out what's going on. Use that contextually with what I've said here. You've also got the yearly horoscopes, the monthly and weekly horoscopes, along with the day-to-day calibration of our daily horoscopes to help you make your way through your life with a little bit of advice. On top of that, I'm here if you need any sort of personal advice. Please don't hesitate to contact me, and by all means subscribe. We need your help on that front as well. Take care till next month. Bye bye for now.